So it's been 2 years, but the Scrappy builds are finally back in NBA 2Ks. Before I start the video, shout out to Out Here Ballin' 21 and shout out to my Rare Builds Discord. He was the one that initially posted this Scrappy combo guard build, and from there kind of refined it to try to maximize the way I would want to enjoy playing on this. A big shout out to Out Here Ballin' 21 and shout out to everybody in the Discord as well. If you're not in there, constant absolute fire build names are posted in there. Everybody's really knowledgeable and everyone's in there to kind of help you figure out that best rare build that's suited for your playstyle. So with that out of the way, again, shout out Here Ballin' 21. Let's go ahead and show you guys the Scrappy combo guard. So to make this, you're going to be 6'7", 191, 7-foot wingspan. Stats are a little bit interesting on this. You know, there's a ton of really specific thresholds that end up making this build scrappy. But I think overall with caps, this build should still be fairly usable. You're looking at a 77 close shot, an 87 driving layup. That's the lowest it can be to trigger the Scrappy name. But I also included 75 strength, so if you do use some caps, you could go ahead and get gold physical finisher. 76 driving dunk. I'm sure with caps, you'll be able to get this up. 45 standing dunk gives you some of the basic standing dunk animations, and I went 64 post just to go ahead and get bronze post powerhouse on this, use some of that height we have. You have an 84 mid-range. What's nice about this is you can drop 5 caps there to go ahead and go 89, which is going to give you gold set shot, and then you can max plus 2 that to legend. 83 3-ball for that bronze limitless range. I personally went 95 free throw. I did this because I just don't like missing free throws in the rec. And this year, with a full green or miss, I just really am liking these higher ratings just so I'm not a liability for my team. 85 pass for bronze bailout. Also get LeBron pass. 85 ball handle gives you those Levine animations, as well as a few other really nice ones. T-Mac, and just in general is a nice rating threshold to have. 75 suited ball gives you silver lightning launch. This is something you can max plus 2 to Hall of Fame. You've got 82 interior, which is required for the name. Regardless if your strength is high enough to get silver post lockdown or not, this is required. And on this version, I really wanted to go speed and agility focused. You've got 83 perimeter. This can go up with caps. You can get silver on ball. And overall, just kind of a decent rating. If this goes up any higher, it also does change the build name. 60 steal for bronze interceptor. I went 80 block because if it goes higher, the name changes. And with that 80 rating, I figured we'll get some caps that'll be able to give us an 84. You have a 62 defensive rebound for bronze rebound chaser. And that's pretty much the attributes on the build. 84 speed, 84 agility. This doesn't make any sense, but if you raise this speed and agility, the build name does change back to gritty. So to be scrappy, you can't have 85 speed, 85 agility, at least not to my knowledge. But if you look here, you can actually drop some caps to max out that agility. And for me personally with speed, the max I would go is 85 anyway. 75 strength, which as mentioned earlier is there for 90 driving layup eventually. And you do have 74 vertical for silver high flying denier as well. You've got the shades of Ronaldo, Blackman, Allen Houston, Derek White, and this comes out as a scrappy combo guard. You got great touch, passes, good handling, and solid interior defense. Weakness, you can really only get lanes with that bronze interceptor, nothing else too crazy. But I absolutely love this name. I'm glad it's back in the game, been missing the scrappy archetypes. Now we just got to try to find the junkyards if they exist. But so far, the gritties, I think, are kind of like the rugged builds, and the scrappies came back for the first time since NBA 2K24. Now, looking at the cap breakers on this build, and the direction I would probably go with them, I would get this layup up to 90 for gold physical finisher. Driving dunk-wise, you probably could drop 4 here to go 80 if you would like. Mid-range wise, drop 5 here. It's going to give you 89 midi. Have the potential to get this pass accuracy up, but I think you're good with 85. You do have some perimeter here. I would go 2 here. That's going to give you 85 for silver on ball. Steal wise, you should be able to go ahead and get silver interceptor, it looks like. This is going to give you 7, 10, and 3. So with 4 caps, you can get silver interceptor. With 1 cap, you can go ahead and get that 84 block, which is good value. And obviously down here as well, you'll have to drop 5 caps into your agility if you want to maximize that. So cap breaker priorities. Drop 2 in perimeter for sure. Drop 1 in block, that's 3. I would drop 5 into my mid-range, that's 8 caps. And from there, maybe drop 3 into your driving layup, that's 11 total caps. Then from there, drop 5 into your agility, that's 16 caps. And that's going to give you absolutely everything I think this build needs. I guess maybe one more here for 17 to go ahead and give you 85 speed. But overall, it's not a ton of caps. Biggest priority is your mid-range for sure, and then it's perimeter defense. Then from there, it's block, and then probably agility and speed. But I really like this build name, Scrappy Combo Guard. Just crazy to see that Scrappy archetype name back in the game. You know I'm a huge build nerd, and I love the Scrappy builds, I love the rugged builds, and it's just really cool to see that Scrappy describer come back. Takeover-wise on this build, what I would do, really boring, I do this all the time, I would boost your 3-ball, and I would put Sharp Take on there. That's going to give you 93 3-ball with Sharp Take and Legend Set Shot. It's going to help you with your fades, your standstills, your contested shots, and in general, if there's a lot of pressure on you, you'll easily be able to pass the ball to your teammates with that 85 rating as well, which I really like. Kind of with that same notion, specialization-wise, I would probably run shooting. This is going to give you 2 caps that you're going to be able to drop in your mid-range. It's also going to give you a badge max +1 and a badge max +2. So, what's nice about this is, with a max +2, you'd be able to get Legend Set Shot. And then with a max +1, you could get Gold Shifty or Gold Deadeye, or potentially, right, you could go Hall of Fame Deadeye, and you could go Hall of Fame Set Shot, or Hall of Fame Deadeye, Gold Shifty, Hall of Fame Shifty, Gold Deadeye. You get the point. There's a lot of versatility with the shooting badges that I think are just going to benefit you in the long run. This game really is offense first, so having this elite shooting is just going to make this build both usable and extremely unique with this rare name. And yeah, that's the build. This is a 6'9" Scrappy Combo Guard. So glad these are back in the game. One of my favorite archetypes of all time, and it's just really, really cool to see this back. So if you like the video, be sure to drop a like, drop a sub. If you do want to learn more about rare builds, you want to find some new ones, you want to get some feedback on yours, or if you want to submit some builds for my 4200 build project, definitely check out my Discord. I've got that in the description as well. Just bragging on them, one of the most engaged communities I've seen out of any creator. People are in there every single day talking about builds, and it's just really, really great to see, and I promise you there will be things in there you have absolutely never seen before. Some crazy names, great community, interested in joining, got that in the description. But that's all I've got. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully you're excited to see the Scrappy builds come back in NBA 2K26. I hope everyone has a great day. Peace.